Welcome to the Your Energy First podcast, where we help you explore and better understand your intuition and spiritual gifts so that you can apply them to your day-to-day for your most purposeful and abundant life. Welcome back to the podcast. Karma. What do you think of when you think of karma? What comes to your mind? I was holding energetic space for a client session, and the most powerful wisdom came through from spirit. Spirit being the activation of the divine, the activation of source energy. So to take you back, this client was having really bad dreams, and she brought it to our alignment container and shared how she was just having these uncomfortable feelings and experiences. And I said, okay, well, I can tell that the guides want us to hold energetic space for this, so let's see what comes through. And what came through is it was a past life experience where she was a man, tall man, and she was doing a lot of good in this world. He was doing a lot of good in this world with his work, his words. And there were some people that became unsettled with his work and brought him down, essentially. Brought this aspect of her soul down. And so what I held space for was a soul retrieval healing. And what was interesting is a spirit was doing the heavy lifting for this, right? So I hold space for this container, spirit's guiding it. The client is in their power. And, working along with this, right? Like doing their own inner work. We're asking questions, making sure she feels comfortable with the process, giving her a lot of clarity, insights into things, correlations between that lifetime and this lifetime for more healing. And Spirit was nudging me to look at the energy of the souls who had taken down this individual, literally, physically taken down this individual. And I thought, okay, so I'm holding space for it. I'm like, so what's the message? What is it that you want to share here? Because that's what happens when Spirit says, hey, there's something over here you need to know. And what came through was really beautiful. They were showing the energy of what we call karma. And they explained that true karma is, what standard do we hold ourselves to? That really that's what it's about. It's about, I think about how these last few months, years, it's like if I do anything slightly off, out of alignment, it's like I get smacked upside the tush. But I never felt like I was being punished by the universe. But I was like, why? Okay, this is so interesting. You look at people out there doing the things they're doing, and I'm like, really? Like, I grabbed 2 extra napkins, and this is what you're doing. And so this is why they were explaining that when you think about what your higher self wants to help drive you experience and you learn, that's where it's really coming from. Now, is there an overarching energy that is the universal law of balance? Yes. And that is interesting because this is where we get a lot of negative entities. So there's positive entities and negative entities. And negative ones say, I don't care to resolve this work. I don't care to resolve or to restore balance for the choices I've made. Now, you and I do want to restore balance for the choices we've made. And that is us listening to what our higher self truly wants and desires for us. And then the universe says, okay, that's what you want. I will help you bring that in balance now. And it feels like such a beautiful, empowering way to think of our dear friend, karma. I would love to hear in the comments what you think about this topic, how this sits and resonates with you, and where you're at with the storyline of karma in your life. Thank you so much for being here and bringing more of your light and all of you into this world.